of big games for college basketball fans as the UAAP Final Four tips off today. The UP Fighting Maroons and the De La Salle Green Archers will meet in the first game that's scheduled for 2 p.m. at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City. The second-seeded UP holds a twice-to-beat edge over third-seed La Salle. And the Ateneo Blue Eagles will face the FEU Tamaraws in the second game tonight. That's at 6 p.m. The Blue Eagles also have that twice-to-beat edge over the fourth-seeded Taps. And now joining us to go all out on this story is FEU Tamaraws head coach Olsen Racela. Cap, magandang umaga, Coach Olsen. Thank you for joining us sa wakas. Pumayag ka na rin. It's an honor, Coach Olsen.
Yes, good morning, Andre, and thanks for having me this morning.
Babawi ako sa iyo, Coach. I remember last time Mikey Reyes took a lot of your airtime. So now, before...
Sinisi mo pa si Mikey, ah.
O dapat. Hindi siya makakalaban dito eh. Coach, before we talk about the Final Four, pag-usapan muna natin a bit about your elimination round campaign. You entered UAAP season 84. A lot of hopes, di ba? Pinag-uusapan nga natin and a lot of hype. And I think rightfully so. They have a great coach in yourself, great system, great young players. And then, nag-start na yung elims. You ended the elimination round with a huge win over UST by 44 points, 109-65. Naging kind of rough yung elimination round campaign nyo. I don't know if you'll agree with me. But there were some games, let's just put it this way. There were some games na I believe, ako lang, you could have won na hindi kayo nanalo. But here you are, Final Four, Ateneo, with a twice-to-beat advantage. You beat them twice, you make it to the UAP Finals, but let's take it one game at a time. Overall, anong masasabi mo dun sa journey ng FEU in this season, in season 84? Your assessment, general assessment, Coach.
Well, it was an up and down elimination phase for us. There were times that we played well, but there are also times that we played bad. But in the UAP that happens, and it's part of your growth as a basketball team. And there are things that we discovered about ourselves during this season that I think will help us moving forward. Not just here in the Final Four, but moving forward, because most of my players are young. They're only in their first or second year.
Yeah.
So, magagamit namin yung experience na yun.
Well, the most important part is, sabi mo nga, learning from this journey you could use moving forward because you do have young players and at the same time, nasa Final Four kayo and you will be facing the defending champs, the not undefeated anymore, Ateneo Blue Eagles, fresh off that loss against UP. You need to beat them twice in this series. I know that's a daunting task, but alam natin, nagigil din tong Ateneo after that loss against UP, ending their 39-game win streak. Pero kayo, Coach, you're coming off that huge win as well. So I believe you have that momentum and something that you could use to your advantage entering this game. Can you guys... yes, Coach, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for believing in us, Andre. But it's a tall order playing against Ateneo. We haven't beaten them in 2 seasons. But UP showed that they're beatable.
Yes.
So we're hoping that we can use some of the things that they did in the last game to beat Ateneo. But we're not as skilled as UP. But we'll figure out ways to stop Ateneo. We have a game plan. We practiced it the past 2 days and hope it works tonight.
I'm sure you reviewed that tape, UP Ateneo. Were there some things na pick up mo, Coach, that you will be able to apply to this game against Ateneo?
Oh, well, definitely. Nag-scout din kami ng game and we saw some things that we could use against Ateneo. But like I said, we're not as talented as UP, so we have to figure out ways really to... we have to do something different.
Okay.
The past 2 games against Ateneo in the eliminations were not enough So we have to do something different against them this time. And like I said, we have a game plan. We worked on it the past 2 days, and we're hoping that it works tonight.
Coach, nakausap ko si SJ Belangel of Ateneo nung Monday lang, and he said he's a fan of the Ateneo FEU rivalry, and he pointed out na lagi raw pinapahirapan ng FEU ang Ateneo pag naghaharap sila sa court. Totoo naman yun. I think from as far as I can remember, talagang pag FEU Ateneo, parang kontrapelo din yung isa't isa eh. Ano naman para sa inyo, like for you, Coach, yung mga challenges whenever you face the defending champions?
Malaki. Every time we face Ateneo, you really try to figure out ways on how to beat them, how to counter whatever they're doing. Si Coach Tab is a master of scouting teams. So you have to do new things against them because they're really good at scouting. So plus they have a talented team. They have good chemistry. They have talented players. So it's really a daunting task, like you said, playing against Ateneo. But of course, every time we play Ateneo or any team for that matter, andun naman yung fighting spirit ng FEU. We always have that be brave spirit. And as a coach, you only want your players to really give their 100%, their effort and energy every single game.
Actually, yun yung masasabi ko, if I may, isa sa mga gusto ko about your team, about your boys this season, palaban eh. Yung kagabi, tatapang buo yung loob ng mga players mo, Coach. I swear, talagang when I see them play, it's like, parang last game na, alam mo yun, yung nakikita ko talagang palaban. Kinakapos lang sometimes in some games, but again, we talked about that already. It's something na pwede naman we can learn from. And, you know, heading into this game against Ateneo, it will be, I believe it will be a good one, for sure. Sino sa mga players mo, Coach, ang ina-expect more or you already talked to na kailangan mag-step up, especially in this crucial game? It's a do-or-die game for you, but yung, I don't know, you talked to them personally or you told them, we need you in this game, in this particular game?
Well, no one in particular, but siguro yung core, the usual suspects, Emma, of course, factor si Emma Nojula.
Yes.
We need him really to neutralize Kwame. And then our guards, that's our strength really. We have LJ, RJ, Royce, Cyrus. So we really need our guards to step up. But more than that, yung support cast namin, role players. And there were times during the season that kulang sila eh. But there were times also when they showed up, maganda yung nilalaro namin. So really, it's a collective effort. We really need to have a game of every single one of the players, including the coaching staff, for us to beat Ateneo tonight.
Tama, yung si Ojula dahil ang laki din ng nilaro ni Malik Diouf. I don't mean to compare, but you know, tama ka eh. He was able to neutralize Ange, so Ojula will have to play big and also at the same time do a similar job to what Diouf did in that game against Ateneo. And of course, your backcourt, which I'm a super fan of. LJ, RJ, Royce, and Cyrus. I really like that kid Cyrus, his game, Coach. On a lighter note, Coach, ito, di nga nakapasok yung of course, Adamson, coached by your brother, Coach Nash, sa semifinals dahil sa results ng Sunday's game. Your thoughts, Coach, dito sa first season ng UAAP na nagkaharap, Racela versus Racela, Coach Nash, Coach Olsen on opposing sides of the court, and they also have a great team there in Adamson.
Oh yes, well, first of all, I'm really proud of how Coach Nash led his Adamson team this season. I mean, they fell short of making the Final Four, but you saw what they can do, of what Coach Nash can do to this team, and they're going to be a really strong team next season. They have a lot of recruits, and plus they're veterans. They're going to be strong in the coming years. But to answer your question, I didn't really know what to expect dun sa matchup namin ni Coach Nash. this year. Actually, yung mom namin ang pinaka masaya dahil she
course.
gets to watch a lot of UAAP
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, ano mixed feelings for
Yeah,
me
of
when
course, of course.
we play each other because of course kailangan may manalo kaya matatalo, pero every time we play each other we really play our best or coach our best so that talagang it brings out the best in each and in both of us. So,
Yeah.
yun lang naman kailangan.
Actually, nakakatuwa nga pag pinapanood ko yung Racela versus Racela. May mga times na nagme-mirror each other yung laro, yung sistema, parang the way you run.
Hindi lang laro, pati itsura no?
Cap, maraming salamat. Kita mo, bumawi ako sa'yo. Sana nakabawi ako sa'yo. And good luck in your game against Ateneo, Coach. You know that. Maraming salamat and we'll speak to you soon again. Maraming salamat, Kappa, for your time.
Thanks, Dre. At salamat sa mga viewers this morning. Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat.
Again, we just spoke to FEU Tamaraws head coach, one and only Coach Olsen Racela.